try this time.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back.
I had to cancel my last game because we played with the same team.
20 others, that's 20 goons.
I don't like doing that. Instead of playing the quick, so
I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When
that's
it's
what it is.
on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Yeah, they broke that bit.
Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, Elliott.
Okay, give me that block. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Come on.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed right well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
I like that. Hang it up.
From the 22, Prescott, he's got the first down inside the 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Check 99. Check 99. Hey, switch gears.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another second and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Prescott to throw this time. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 26. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl. 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns. Wow. So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
A gain of 14 and a first down, Chiefs.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
Thank you.
Picked off by Jeff Heath.
Thank you.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Did Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 69 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 14-0. format to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Come on, Rich.
Now to throw.
Move it to your doing.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? They're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Stop him. He gonna quit.
Here we go. 4th down.
Stop right here. He gonna quit.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
That was my fault. I should have been mad. I would have known.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play fake. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, and he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game because you know what it's like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him or he'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point, and that starts the comeback for Kansas City. Paved the way for the first of 3 KC touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Check. I don't need to. Hey, watch the slip.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill.
Man, look at this shit.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 35 yards.
That's crazy.
As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score of 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the one.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Don't give up. Don't quit. It's all good.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range.
That's why we don't give up. That's why we don't quit right there. That's why we don't give up and we don't quit. Come on, man. Talking about
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
That's why we don't give up.
Extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Plays like that.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
One play, one drive.
He's fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Come on,
And down he goes.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses haven't been so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now Austin. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Oh, shit.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Fuck, that my fault. I should hit my fucking, I should hit the out receiver. Yeah, flat.
Watch QB drop. Check 52. 15, 55. Hey, 15. My time.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, the 30.
Come on, man.
10, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. That kickoff return, 104 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. People still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 4-8. Check 53. Down to lose 1. Here we go. 46. That's it. We're going to 54. 1-8. Shoot. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper to increase his accuracy.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
There we go.
25 yards the pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Number 53. Mike 53. There we go.
Here's Elliott. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. 26.
3rd and long for Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
4th
down, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
A first down carry by Elliott. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. On first down. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Forbath, the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They go play action. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Oh, my God. He was right there. What happened?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for
y'all leave that nigga wide open.
Inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Butker on for the PAT. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
That's bullshit.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Okay.
They still
Okay.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Elliott, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete.
Come on, Coop. Come on, Coop.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Yeah.
Big plays
You don't
back
like
and
that.
forth just continue. Both offenses
You
excel.
don't like
I
that.
hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this
You
game.
don't like
This
that.
hurts my soul
There go,
as a
Coop.
defensive player.
All right,
Watch this
Zeke.
team
We need
go
you right
down
here.
the
Come
field
on,
and put
Zeke.
points on
God
the board.
Do me a
damn.
favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just
Damn.
appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
Damn.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And
Come
that
on,
play
Zeke.
went nowhere.
God damn.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Let's go. Then we're going to 53. 1-8.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Got his
Get the
man
first.
there complete to Gallup. He's going to go out of bounds, but he
Hey,
takes
get the
this
fuck
one
out of
down
here.
just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
The fuck out of here.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th.
Coop.
And this is
Let's go, Coop. Let's go, Coop.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Let's go,
Cowboy
Coop.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott now 4
Yeah.
touchdown passes on the afternoon. And they're able
Let's
to
go,
break the
Coop.
tie
Now we
and
gotta
move
hold
out
him.
in front here in this 4th
We gotta
quarter.
hold him now.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and they
We
will
gotta hold
take
him
a
now.
7-point lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return
let's
gets
hold him.
positive as he gets
Yeah,
past
hold
the
him.
25 and up to the 27-yard line.
We can't get Nathan. Nathaniel.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive
Come
side of
on.
the ball right now, do you?
No.
Because you're either
No.
thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Come
Your head
on,
better
bro.
be on a swivel.
Totally.
Oh.
Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down.
This
They've got to
bullshit.
figure out a
This is
way
crazy.
to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now a 1st down carry.
Oh,
It's
my God.
Williams.
How the fuck we
They
missed
find
that
some
time?
open field here. And they will eventually get him down,
Oh,
but
my
he's
God.
inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
This shit is fucking
That's
retarded.
good
Man,
for
you fucking
22
over
and a
me right
1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the
Oh, my
booth.
God.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a
Man,
Chiefs
are you
touchdown.
fucking
Damian Williams with
Are you
his
fucking
2nd
serious?
touchdown of the afternoon. As they can now tie the
Shit,
game with the
fucking
extra
retarded, man.
point here in the final 2 minutes.
Come on.
A very
All right.
important extra point there, up and good.
We gave him too
And
much
partner,
time.
we've got a tie
That's-
game here in the
that's what
4th.
we did.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on. Come on.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. That gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it?
That was so
with the Eagles.
That's right. With the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Redskins.
That's correct. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Man, that was so on me. I fucked up. I just cost myself the fucking game. Oh,
that's complete.
God.
It's Bell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll run on first down.
Oh, my God. I just talking
and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Boy, this shit hurt.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Oh, you fucking see.
Slam. Watch the eye. Check 26.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
I had the game. Yep.
Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.